Hey Frag fam, Corbin here again from Northwest Scent. Today we got another unboxing video with some first impressions, which I'm really excited for. The first box, I did already open it because the box seemed a little small for how many fragrances I ordered, and I wanted to make sure they were all in there, and sure enough, I was missing one. Contacted the company, they were out of stock, so they refunded me for it, so that's fine. But I only have 3 in here, I was supposed to have 4. I also have 1 in here, just 1 fragrance. And I did smell that one a while ago, but it's basically going to be like a first impression round 2. And then I also did a local swap. So I have this one right here, ROJA Elysium Parfum, which wasn't obviously boxed up because I just picked it up. So if you guys are interested in hearing about these fragrances, seeing me open them up, try them out, stay tuned. But first, let's roll that intro. Alright, welcome back. So like I said, I already got one of these unboxed. One of them was not boxed up because I picked it up, so we just gotta open up one box. So let's do it. Okay, so I got the boxes opened up. I pulled the fragrances out. So we got 5 of these right here. I'll just show you guys one by one. So obviously, ROJA Parfum's Elysium, the Parfum version. This is the one I got in it was the single fragrance. It's Parfum de Marly Lipizan, which you guys may have never heard of. This is an amazing fragrance. I just remember loving it a lot, so I'm excited to try it again. And then these are the 3 that I was sent in the single box. We have Guerlain Vetiver, Sean John 3AM, and then Mercedes-Benz Cologne, which I've not tried any of these. I'm excited to check them out. So let's start getting the cellophane removed and smelling these. Okay, so they're all unwrapped. I got them sitting out here. I do want to start with the 2 that I have smelled before, which is Elysium and then Lipizan. Now, I've never smelled the Parfum version. I have the Parfum Cologne, but I imagine they're gonna be fairly similar, which is why it's one of the ones I do want to start with. So here's the bottle. And the first thing I know you guys are thinking is, you're saying that's the Parfum Cologne, which you're right, it's the same bottle. However, I didn't even know this until about 2 or 3 months ago. They actually made a collector's edition in the Parfum Cologne bottle in the 100 milliliter size, because traditionally Elysium comes in a 50 milliliter size for the Parfum, but they did this limited collector's release, and the only differentiation between the 2 is the cap. So it has the cap with like the gemstones and whatnot, the Swarovski crystals. So this is the Parfum version. And again, for this video, just like my last unboxing and first impressions, I'm gonna be using sticky notes because I do not have any tester strips. I'm just gonna kind of fold it in half and then let's get to spraying. So here we go, Parfum version. Let's see how similar or different this is from the Parfum Cologne. I mean, yeah, it smells very similar to me. One thing I do notice is it's not as harsh. For me, the Parfum Cologne, you really can't sniff it immediately. You have to wait like maybe 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds for it to kind of just settle down, because the citruses are really volatile. But here it's pretty smooth right off the top. Getting that black currant, all those citruses, a little bit woody. You know, it's just very invigorating. This is an extremely refreshing scent. Yeah, it smells just like I remember the Parfum Cologne. Like I said, maybe a little bit less harsh. It might be just a little bit deeper smelling. We're gonna have to see if the performance here is better. It is a full Parfum, so I imagine I'll get a lot more lasting power from this over the Parfum Cologne version. But it just smells great. So yeah, that was the Elysium Parfum. Okay, so that last one I bought locally, like I said, and it was used. These next 4 are brand new. Just unwrapped them from the cellophane, so I'm gonna get on Lipizan, pull this one out, and we're gonna get testing. So here's the box. Again, you can see it says Lipizan. It's just your standard Parfums de Marly box. You get the little house card with information on the house. And there's the cap. This one has a gold cap. So here's the bottle. And this is in their Eau de Toilette line. This is not an Eau de Parfum, and all of them come in these clear bottles, and they have this, the name actually runs vertically along the side of the bottle here. Honestly, it's a really good looking bottle, but what matters more is the smell. So I'm gonna get a tester strip and we're gonna start spraying. So just took off the cap. first spray. That one, not sprayed after 2 pumps. Yeah, man, this smells good. This one's not talked about much at all. Even Darley from this Eau de Toilette line gets a lot more talk than this one. And I can understand why. You know, this stuff smells very old school. It's like I think it's a Cheapy, or Cheapy, I think that's the classification. It's spicy, it's a little bit floral. Definitely has some citruses, and I think that spice is probably cardamom. Just knowing the style of fragrance it's in, and a little bit sweet. It's got some florals, like I said, maybe some clary sage or maybe some white florals. It's a little bit woody too. It has maybe some cedar or something in it. It's not very creamy, so I wouldn't guess like sandalwood, but yeah, this is just a very classy, gentlemanly smelling juice. It smells like something you would get from out of like the 70s or 80s, although this was created in 2009. But like I said, I just did a video on barbershop fragrances. This is not a barbershop fragrance, but just in general, that kind of old school style of fragrance I really enjoy. And I absolutely love this stuff, so I'm really glad I picked it up. So yeah, again, that was Lipizzan from Parfums de Marly. Okay, so the next 3 are the ones that I've never smelled in my life. Although I do have an idea of what the first one that I'm gonna try smells like. Mercedes-Benz cologne. I've heard it's similar to Dior Homme cologne, which is fairly expensive. You know, it runs like $70 to like $90 for a bottle, a full-size bottle. So that can be pretty expensive to just spray heavy, especially for how light of a scent it is. While this stuff is discontinued, you can still find it fairly cheap today, around $50, $60. So it's more bang for your buck for the same size bottle. Anyway, let's do a spray and find out. Okay, not smelling yet. Waiting for the tester strip. Yeah, it's got that same refreshing lemonade smell, or like lemon water. You know, it's not sweet. There's no sweetness to this. Traditionally, you know, lemonade has some sugar in it that makes it sweet smelling. This is just like refreshing lemon, musk, and probably bergamot too. But yeah, it just smells like a refreshing glass of like lemon water. I mean, this smells, yeah, it's really similar to Dior Homme cologne, just off the initial spray. I'm really happy I picked this up too. I will actually link the website in the description where I picked this up, because I know it's really hard to find nowadays. So if you guys want to pick up a bottle of this stuff, they had it. I think it was about $52 that I picked up the full size, full presentation, 4.2 ounce bottle. So definitely recommend this stuff if you're looking for something really refreshing and like just something great for the summer that's not going to offend anybody. This is like, to me right now, just smelling it, it smells 95% the same to Dior Homme cologne. There might be some very slight nuances. The quality smells pretty good on this as well, and I'm really glad I picked this up. So again, that was Mercedes-Benz cologne. Okay, so the next bottle I'm going to try is Sean John 3 AM, which has a really cool bottle. It's kind of got like this grid-like pattern where you can kind of see, there's like it cuts in and then it cuts out. Really nice. It has a very similar bottle shape to the Dior Homme line. And this is apparently a really good cheapie. I picked this full bottle, this is another 4 ounce bottle, for like $16 shipped to me. That was with shipping, so an amazing deal, but hopefully the scent is as good. I've heard that it's a really good buy, just like Nautica Voyage, you know, both cheapies, but both are amazing. I have no idea, so let's check it out. Oh my gosh, do you guys, I'm not smelling, but do you guys see that atomizer? Hold up. That might be the best atomizer I have ever seen on a $16 fragrance. Wow. Yeah, that is really nice. Definitely more of like a summer fit or a spring fit maybe. This has a little bit more depth to it than Dior Homme cologne, or excuse me, Mercedes-Benz cologne. More than Dior Homme cologne as well, but yeah, it just has maybe, I couldn't tell you the citruses, probably bergamot. That seems to be the one that everybody uses in their fragrances. It's a little bit, just a faint bit boozy. but it's not like whiskey or anything like that. It's not really dark. And just a tad floral too. Maybe got some white florals or maybe orange blossom or something like that. But man, this smells amazing. And I'm gonna show you the atomizer again because this stuff's so cheap, I don't even mind wasting it. But look, man, that is the craziest atomizer I have ever seen. That's better than a Dior atomizer, legit. Man, this stuff's, I'm really glad I picked that up actually. This stuff smells, yeah, this stuff smells great. I can't wait to start wearing this come spring and summer because this stuff smells fantastic. So again, if you guys were interested in this one, that was Sean John 3 AM. And then the last fragrance I'm gonna be trying, it's Guerlain Vetiver, which this one came out in the 80s, I believe, so it's nothing new, but it's supposed to be a really high quality and fairly mass appealing vetiver scent, which vetiver can be challenging sometimes. I've just been getting into vetiver more recently, so curious to see how this one smells, if it's any different from the other ones I already have. So here we go. Okay, that was fine, one spray. I'm gonna put the cap back on and, wow, yeah. Yeah, the vetiver is like just front and center. But it's got some nice citruses supporting it, like bergamot and like lemon. It's got some spiciness too, maybe some cardamom or nutmeg. There's also like a kind of a dry tobacco smell too. Not like, it's not syrupy sweet at all. This fragrance is very dry, citrusy and spicy, and a little bit green just from that vetiver. But it's just kind of got this like dry, very faint, dry kind of pipe tobacco scent going on. And yeah, no, this smells absolutely amazing. This is, just based off that, this is probably my second favorite vetiver fragrance I have right now, just behind Sultan Vetiver. That one still stands tall as number one, but this stuff smells amazing. Not to mention that this is another fairly cheap fragrance. I can't remember what I bought it for. I want to say it was under $30 though. And this is a 100 milliliter size bottle. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this. This is awesome. Honestly, I've never smelled anything from Guerlain that has underwhelmed me. All their fragrances are fantastic. They're super high quality and they're very affordable. You know, they're in the same price area as a lot of cheapies, which these are as far as pricing, but as far as smell and quality goes, these are not cheapies at all. Again, that was Guerlain Vetiver. Well, there you guys go, my unboxing and first impressions of 5 new fragrances to me. Definitely for me, Lipizzan from Parfums de Marly was the standout. That was definitely my favorite I tried today. But I am just really inclined to Chypra's, Fougères, Citrus Aromatics, any of those kind of old school, gentlemanly smelling scents I really enjoy. However, these were all super enjoyable for me. I wasn't disappointed with any of these blind buys, and I'm happy to have them all in my collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate leaving a like and then leaving a comment down below. Just let me know your thoughts and maybe some new video ideas. And while you're at it, maybe subscribe and hit the bell notification just so you guys stay up to date on new videos whenever they get released going forward. And with that, that's all I really have for you guys today. So I hope you guys have a good one. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and smell great.